All right, so we're just a few seconds away from 4 o'clock. So microphones are on and we are recording.
Deborah was asking us about the email.
Who?
Deborah.
It was just this week.
Oh,
Normally I'm
thank
really good about it. So.
Yeah. Wondering if she thinks there wasn't a meeting for some reason. She texted us and asked about it. I didn't get one.
I don't have my phone. I left them at home. Today's just not a good day.
It is 4 o'clock and we do have a quorum though, so you can start whenever you're.
Okay.
Yeah.
That helps.
Feedback. Okay, welcome to the City of Sweet Home Park and Tree Committee. It is 4 o'clock on June 16th. If we could rise and recite the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I did talk to Deborah and let her know there was a meeting. So I don't know if she got online.
So my apologies. I posted it on the website, but apparently I did not email it to you guys. One thing I'm going to do is I'll send you an email when I get back to my desk to have you guys sign up for the meeting notices. I mean, it's very rare that I do this, but if you sign up for the meeting notices, because I post them on the website and then it sends out a notice to anybody that's on the mailing list, and it will send you the agenda and the packet and the whole thing. So,
Okay.
and send you the link to access it. So not that I plan on doing this on a regular basis, but it's also a backup plan. So my apologies.
I just went there and found the meeting minutes when I realized I didn't see any because I thought I missed them. So, but
Nope,
Deb
I just
did
searched my
ask.
email and it doesn't look like I sent them.
Yeah, Deborah did call me and ask, so I showed her how to get to the meeting minutes and hopefully she makes it.
All right, how about a roll call?
All right. Matthew Bechtel,
Present.
Lena Tucker,
Present.
Dina Bechtel,
Present.
Melanie Jones.
Here.
And Scott and Deborah are absent, but I will contact them and find out if it's just because of me, not because of them. So, but we do have a quorum.
Time reports I just turned in to you. If anybody has any other, any hours to report.
Chair Bechtel, could you get your mic a little closer? It's not picking you up. Thank you.
All right, I was saying, I just turned in the time reports to Angela. If anybody else has any other hours to turn in, please do so. And if we can take a minute to look over the minutes from the last meeting. And then I will need a motion to accept those minutes.
I make a motion to approve the minutes.
I have a motion. Can I get a second?
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. The minutes have been accepted. We can move on to the public comment. Anybody online? Nobody in the crowd? Candy Snyder, can I get a beautification committee update?
You have a copy of the minutes on the last page of your packet there. I guess the main thing is the flowers are doing pretty good. I just checked out the main problem we had was out at Shea Point. and they're looking a lot better now. So Melanie has kind of been watching that area, and we're suspicious that there might be deer or rabbits or something eating on the plants out there. So I got some deer and rabbit repellent. And I did, before that, I checked with Brian Gardner and he looked at them and he didn't see aphids. So we made sure we did that first. And otherwise, things are looking pretty good. The super tunias are the white ones, and we thought we probably should just order those in the future, just because they do so well. And we talked about some things for next year, maybe possibly doing more perennials out at Shea Point because we don't need to worry about the height of the plants as much there. And our weeding schedule, we're changing it from Tuesdays to Wednesdays in June and July, and maybe August too, if it's needed. And Patty Hulk is the one that's, she's been working with Sean a lot on Clover Park and keeping a good eye on that. And the bench, I guess I should mention the Alice Grovem bench has been putting the concrete out there at Clover Park. I don't know if Sean wants to say anything more about that. Okay.
All right, thank you, Candy.
Mhm.
Could move on down to old business, Sankey Park Phase 3 update.
Sean, do you want to update them?
Sure. So 2 weeks ago, we rented a hydroseeder and a hydroseeded wildflower mix on the hillside around the new pathways. We did grass seed around the Girl Scout hut and the flat area on top of the hill at Upper Sankey. We're starting to see the grass came in last week, started to sprout, but we're starting to see little, what to me looks like flowers. It's hard to tell what's what. But on the hill, so that's kind of cool. Concrete is all done. They patched up a little small section by the Girl Scout hut today. The railing was going in yesterday and today. That looks really nice. Light poles are all done and work.
Looks
Um,
great at night.
Yeah. So it's coming along. I think we're still waiting on plans for the bandstand. Is that correct?
Last I heard, we're waiting on the engineer still.
Okay.
Yep.
But yeah, it's getting there. Looking good.
Excellent, thank you.
And people have been using the trail, even though it's not quite
yeah.
finished. And
It's people have also been running down the hill and sliding, which
that would, yeah.
and so that's not doing well for our freshly planted seed on that part. But hopefully that will start to slow down with the railings.
Mm.
And then we'll just have to go from there.
During movie in the park, there were many people walking up and down that.
Nice.
There was a lot of kids running bikes down it, but yeah, but there was people using it. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And have we heard positive comments just out and about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Quite a
Good.
lot.
Right, our monthly park cleanup reports and schedule. On the 10th, we went to Clover Park and kind of gave it an overhaul. There wasn't a lot of garbage at all that we noticed, which was great, positive. There's a lot of crabapple trees growing around the fence line. And I don't know if those were the original trees. And Lena gave us a quick overview of the, what was it called? Tree plotter software or app.
So Dominic thinks that maybe at one time there was actually domestic apple trees planted out there along the fence. And over time, if the apple trees die back, but start sprouting again from the roots below the graft, then they come back as crab apples because that's what most apple trees are grafted onto.
Mhm.
I counted them. I put them in our inventory. Looks like, what do I have? 6, 2, 4, 6 crab apples. On the north-south fence line be on the north end. That, I mean, they look good. The blackberries are gone. They're cleaned up and they're loaded with fruit. So will be a jam maker's paradise come fall. And then, we could probably do some more work out there if we have Public Works with some power tools helping us, and we'll start pulling things out. And we could really have a line of crab apples, fruit trees down the fence line, which I think would be fine. They're along the fence. They're out of the main part of the park. And I think it would look pretty nice. But, we noticed the clean out you guys had done back in that southeast corner. And yeah, it's neat. It's looking really nice. Question I have for you, and I took a picture, but kind of about halfway down, maybe a quarter of a way down on that north-south fence line, there's just a weird jog in the fence and there's like a big manhole cover. Is that storm drainage?
I think so.
And is that what feeds the creek through the park that runs into?
I'm not
other
100%
creek?
sure on that. Maybe.
Like it looks like it could have been tiled underground, but then the water pops up.
I think Dominic has mentioned that to me before.
Yeah.
And that's gotten overgrown. We used to clear that little area all the way back to that chain link, and we need to do that still.
Yeah. We're just kind of, thought it was maybe a time vault or something exciting treasure.
I have my infrastructure map open and there is a storm channel that runs through there. It does say storm main.
Okay.
So that's probably what that is.
Yeah.
I think it's very interesting that the crab apples have reverted back like that.
Yeah.
I've read that oxalotls will do that and go turn into fire salamanders. I know trees would do that as well.
Ah.
Anything else on that?
No, I'll give you I finally kind of perfected kind of the map. So I'll give you a map of the trees in the inventory and a map of the memorial
I think
plaques.
you
and
emailed
names.
them to me.
Did I?
I think you did. Wait,
Okay.
I will verify that.
I'll give you a hard copy anyway, just because I was playing it around with it. I'm like, okay, that looks a little better. So,
Okay, I guess that moves us down to miscellaneous park.
Can I propose another park for us to go visit?
You
Okay,
did
so
send them.
yes.
You did send me.
Okay.
I just was looking.
I've been to Ashbrook a few times, but I don't know if the group has been there. So, that would be another easy one for us to go check out and look at the trees and just see what the condition is, and it'll give you guys an idea of kind of what open space we have in Ashbrook and how it gets used.
It has the exercise equipment in it, right?
Ashbrook is that, yeah,
The very back.
in the very back, and then is the court still there?
Yep.
Okay, and there was some older play structure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, should we schedule a day then next month? And the 10th, I believe, is starting the sportsman's holiday, so that's probably not the best. We have cut the gut on that day. But that's in the evening, if I remember right.
It starts, I think, the 9th, and then cut the gut is the 10th. I think 9th is the coronation. 8th or 9th. I can't remember how it goes, but so it'll be done that weekend.
Okay, do we want to meet that morning then, on the 10th, and try to keep our same monthly schedule?
On a Friday,
Correct.
I have a conflict, but if everybody
I-
else can.
I won't be around.
Oh,
Okay.
But I have a couple conflicts this next month, so I'll do my best.
What day works best for you, Lena?
I am open any day but Friday that week. I'm open the following Friday. If you want to do a Friday again.
Daughter's birthday.
Oh, no, no, no.
What about the 8th? Wednesday?
That whole week is out for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
About the 15th.
That should work. for me.
Sorry, I have meetings the 13th, 14th, and 15th in the morning. Going to be hard.
16th?
16th is good.
Okay. Let's plan on Ashbrook. What do we say? 9 o'clock?
Yeah.
What day is that on?
It's a
Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah. 9 o'clock. Yeah. I thought that'd be a fun park for the group to go to. We've spent a lot of time obviously at Sankey and Northside. And then maybe in August, I suggest we go take a look at Strawberry,
Yeah.
since we haven't, as a group, haven't been out there either.
Sure.
And by August, we can see how the garden plots are doing and the fruit trees are doing, and actually see how dry it kind of looks like in August.
Would you like to set a date now? In August for Strawberry?
Sure. We have the health fair on August 15th, which is a Saturday.
Oh, how about the 14th? It'd be a Friday.
That works for me.
I'm good.
Sure, it's my son's birthday, may as well celebrate it doing that.
Perfect. I'll work up maps for Strawberry since I haven't looked at them for a while.
Okay. At some point in the future, we should get with Sean and get the tools that we need to cut back the blackberries out of the crab apples and trim those back.
Tools would be good, but
Clover.
a guy who wants to run chainsaw and really get with it would be even better.
We don't.
Or a
work-
girl. Either way, I don't want to run chainsaw.
What was the date for Strawberry again?
August 14th?
It's a Friday.
Yeah.
I'll have to check. We don't work
You
most
guys don't
Fridays.
work Fridays, yeah.
We can always come back Monday and pick up or whatever.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, the thing with Clover, I mean, I think we could really make some progress if one of your guys or girls could come out with, small chainsaw.
Yeah.
I mean, it would just go quicker than loppers. And then we could just kind of help pull stuff out with
Yeah.
leather
just cut
gloves this
and
time. Yeah.
Yank it down.
Yeah, I think we could, and that way we could kind of, as we start opening it up, we can kind of identify individual trees that look fairly good.
All right. Moving on down now. Miscellaneous park updates.
We don't really have any this time, so usually I put that on there and then ask, and Deputy City Manager says we don't really have any other updates right now.
Okay.
It's all is quiet besides Sankey Park.
Can I go back to a question on, it would be a park update, Strawberry and the gardening plots? Have they been filled or did people,
I'll refer that to Adam.
okay.
This year has been slower than most.
Really?
Only half of them are full and reserved as of now.
Oh,
The price is $35 for those.
I don't think it's quite that much. I think it's 30, but I'll look that up and get back to you.
$30 and all the water you need.
Yeah, water is supplied. I think there's 2 spigots there. So the only thing required is to bring your own hose.
All right. Well, that moves us down to new business. Donated funds allocation?
Yeah, so there's been a couple conversations a few times about, the funds that are made during the pie bake off and different donations and where that went to. So I went back through all of the documentation. So in 2023, during the pie bake off, there was $329 that went to phase 3 match. Because that is what was voted on, is to put those funds toward the Sankey Park match. In October of 24, there was $365 that went toward phase 3. In July of 25, cut the gut donations of $3.62 went to phase 3. In April of 25, the Arbor Day donations of $19 went to phase 3. And then this year, Blooms and Brews, $92 went to phase 3. And then also this year, there was $350 that were donated for the pie bake off, not for Sankey Park phase 3. So all of the pie bake offs and the donations, that's where all except for the $350 has gone toward phase 3 as match. So I just wanted to make sure that you all were aware, because there were some questions about what was being funded and how it was being funded. But it was voted on that all those funds, all the donated funds that you guys bring in would go toward the parks match. So
Sounds good.
Do we still need more match? Like from this year's, I guess, fundraising?
we will hit our match amount. Our
Okay.
project has far exceeded what the actual grant
Okay.
request is. I mean, we only get so much from them
Yeah.
and we only have to match that much. So
Okay.
at this point with labor, the amount of labor, and then just we actually have to pay some of the engineering bill, and just that itself will be part of the match. So
Okay.
we didn't get a lot of donors, but between staff labor and just parts of
Other-
it that aren't going to be covered by the grant itself, that becomes match because we paid for it.
Should we pivot and move any future donations we get to projects or Weddell Bridge? Because I know we've talked about Weddell Bridge before.
For now, we're just going to keep it in the parks program.
Okay.
Because before we start jumping on Weddell Bridge, we need to probably, figure out
Where
funding
we're
and,
going.
we don't. I guess what I should say, we don't want to get the cart before the horse this time, and we want to make sure that it's all vetted out. And the bridge is still we're still trying to do the historical designation for that. So that will determine some of the parameters, the type of engineering we're going to need. And so I haven't touched base with Cecily on where we're at on that. But that changes also, the funding, where we can get funding from. So until we have all that information, I don't want to jump too far ahead. There may be some smaller things in between that we could work on, but right now we're just solely focused on Sankey Park phase 3 until it's done.
Gotcha.
And then Chair Bechtel, to go back to your question, it's $30 and that goes until the end of the calendar year. So if somebody planned it right, they could also do some fall and winter crops. We've had people do cabbage and lettuce in the plots as well, but it's
Oh.
$30 for the year. And that includes the water.
Is the pie bake off fully funded at this point?
$350 will pay for the trophies. So now what the thing will be is to get contestants. That was
Okay.
the other side of it,
Yeah.
is we didn't have contestants either. So it wasn't just about not having the money for the trophies. It was also about not having enough contestants. So hopefully by next week, I will have all the vendors, the vendor form completed and ready to go, and I will be sending out an email. Once I get the vendors done, then I start working on the competitions. So because I get around 100 vendors, that part I have to start coordinating earlier. But as soon as I get that, make sure that application works, then I start on the chili and the pie.
Okay.
So within the next few weeks, hopefully all of it will be rolled out.
Okay. I think we can help promote and get
Mhm.
bakers, pie bakers.
I appreciate all the assistance.
When it comes to funds, I know the water bills, people have an opportunity to donate so much money If they send in their payment, I pay mine online and there's no option for me to add to it at all or anything. It's on like an auto debt system. So
I'll ask our finance department about that option.
We have a third party that handles that software for us. I don't know if that's an option, but like Angela said, we can ask Cindy. Be patient with us on an answer for that. She's out this entire week, and I don't know if she knows the answer to that. So we'll have to reach out to the vendor to see if
Okay.
that's even an option.
Okay, I think that's it for old business then. How about new business? Oh, I guess the donated
must-
funds was new business. That brings us down to roundtable already? I've said all I needed to say. Got anything else?
So back to our tree inventory software, they have added some new inputs all about emerald ash borer. So Sean, when you get to the point where, we're making a decision on treating the trees, I can actually input which trees got treated and when.
Oh, cool.
And so it's a way that, it's an inventory system. We can keep track of it.
Sweet.
It also has like EAB signs and symptoms, crown dieback, woodpecker damage, which most trees have that. D-shaped exit holes. So if we see that, we're too late, we know, or if we see beetles, but I thought that was interesting on
Yeah.
the new inputs they put in the inventory. But to kind of keep track.
And on that note, I think the last day of May, they wanted the EAB traps deployed by the 1st of June. And so we did that. We have 6 out. One of them is in the ash tree out here. If you see a big,
Purple.
about that tall purple triangular.
Yeah.
We have one at Strawberry, one at, let's see, Strawberry, the start of the trail off of Elm and 16th. A lot of ash grow along that creek. We have one there. We have one at Hobart. The one here, we have one down below the Flex building in that swampy area. There's a lot of ash. Is that 6? Oh, and we have one at the entrance to Quarry Park. There's a lot of ash that grow along that wetland area on the upper side. So
Nice.
at the 8-week mark, I'll go up and check them all. Hopefully we don't find anything, but they're all into an ArcGIS map program. So you can go to the state website and actually see where ours are,
Oh, really?
as well as the other ones. Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Oh,
So
okay.
those are up.
Mr. Chairman, is there a way to get into Ashbrook Park, Hobart Park, that you can walk around? I mean, it looks like they might have started mowing, but I'm not.
So we mowed basically just a fire break along it'd be the north and east perimeter.
Okay. But really, there's no trail to walk in there.
There
Is it?
used to be.
Okay.
There's remnants of a trail. There's actually 2 picnic tables
Oh.
kind of in the southwest corner.
Okay.
But yeah, it's
I was
pretty.
coming from Hawthorne School and I was looking to see if I could get in there anywhere.
Yeah, this was a dry spring. We probably could have done more in there already, but usually it's wet even now.
Okay.
And then we have that lomation
Lomation. Mhm.
that grows out there, and it should be already done now, but it was blooming pretty good. Mayish. It was
Yeah.
early this year. I remember seeing that.
Yeah, and the protocol for Hobart Park is because of the lomation, they're not supposed to mow until fall or
Oh,
late summer, fall,
Okay.
just to protect it. So that's why you'll see it overgrown. And yeah, there used to be
Okay.
probably trails and stuff through there. I mean, this year, yeah, it's probably drier, but sticking with the routine is probably best.
Yeah.
Okay, does anybody have anything else? I will close this out at 4:27.
Short and sweet.